students. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Let's start today's lesson, the present tense contrast. First of all, we are going to quickly review the types of the present tenses. So as you know, we have four types. They are the present simple, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So let's begin with the easiest one, which is, as you know, the present simple. Now, we have different keywords for each tense. The present simple keywords, they are every day, sometimes, often, frequently, and never. Now, these are words that express that you do something every day. So you do something on a routinely basis, or you do something out of habit, or you do something as a schedule or timetable. So these are the words that we use for the present simple. Now let's discuss the positioning of these words. So where in a sentence can I use this keyword? In the beginning, in the middle, or in the end? Let's see a keyword like every day. So every day I can use it at the end of a sentence saying I go to school every day, or I can flip the sentence and use it at the beginning. So saying every day, comma, I go to school. Now I added a comma after every day to separate the two parts of the sentence to let you know as a reader that I have flipped the sentence. Okay. Another keyword is sometimes. I can say sometimes I have cereal for breakfast at the beginning. I can say I sometimes have cereal for breakfast using it in the middle. In the middle, by what I mean by in the middle is that I use it between the subject and the verb. So I sometimes have cereal for breakfast. The third usage is using it at the end. So I can say I have cereal for breakfast sometimes. Another keyword is I never drink milk. She never eats fish. So the word never is only used in the middle of a sentence. Again, what by middle I mean between the subject and the verb. I never drink. She never eats. Now pay attention to that. The keyword does not change the verb. Meaning, if I have a plural subject, I use drink without an S, the verb without an S. If I have a singular subject, I use it with an S or ES. So it does not affect it. Okay. Let's move on to the present continuous. This is pretty easy. We have three keywords, now, right now, at the moment. They all almost have the same meaning, so you can use them interchangeably. An example is when I say she is speaking to me at the moment, at the end of a sentence, or at the moment, comma, she is speaking to me at the beginning of a sentence. Moving on to the present perfect keywords, we have a lot of keywords here like for, since, yet, never, so far, lately, recently, and already. I can use them saying she has read 30 books since 2019. So I used the duration since at the end of the sentence. I can flip the sentence and say since 2019, comma, she has read 30 books. Do not forget the comma. Okay. For words like for, I can say she has lived here for 2 years. Now, for usually comes at the end of a sentence. I can use it at the beginning of a sentence in literary language, so it's probably older English. But right now, in modern English, we don't really use it at the beginning of a sentence. We focus on using it at the end. But if you use it at the beginning, it's correct, but not commonly used. Right. Let's differentiate now between for and since. I can say, I have known Mary for 5 years. Now, for 5 years shows me the duration of time in which you have known Mary. So هي بتوضح لي المدة الزمنية for 5 years. ما أعطيتك وقت، ما أعطيتك تاريخ. So it is for 5 years duration. But I can say, I have known Mary since 2015. This is where I'm giving you a set time. عم بعطيك تاريخ، عم بعطيك موعد محدد. So this is the difference between for and since. Again, for is used for duration, since is used for a specific time. Right. Let's look at the keyword already. I have already completed the task. Now, when you talk about the present perfect, what is my form? My form is that I have a subject, I have or has as a helping verb, and I have verb 3 as the main verb, right? Right. So when I say that already comes in the middle, what I mean by middle is that it comes between the helping verb have or has and the main verb. In this case, it is completed. So have, already, completed. Or I can use it at the end of a sentence saying I have completed the task already. Okay. Present perfect continuous. We have 4 keywords: for, since, lately, and recently. We have already discussed for and since. They almost have the same usage. But when talking about lately and recently, I can also use it at the end of a sentence saying he has been traveling a lot lately. Now, lately and recently, they almost mean the same thing. Right? Okay. And I can say lately, comma, he has been traveling a lot. Again, this depends on what you want to emphasize in a sentence. Similarly, I can say he has been traveling a lot recently, and recently, comma, he has been traveling a lot. Okay. Now, when you want to differentiate between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous, you have to look at the meaning. Again, you have to look at the meaning. So I can say, I have written an essay on politics. As you know, the present perfect indicates an action that started in the past, finished in the past, but has an effect or result on the present. So I have written an essay on politics. This means that this is a finished action. So you are done with the writing. So this is present perfect tense. I have written. But you can say the same sentence, I have been writing an essay on politics. Now, the meaning of this sentence is different because when you say I have been writing, this means that this is an ongoing action. This means that you started writing in the past and you continued up until now. So this is an ongoing action, meaning that it is present perfect continuous. Okay, this was our lesson for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.